Hey, you know what? Van life with a dog sometimes looks like a dream. Snuggles, sunsets, and an adorable co-pilot. But the truth is, it's heavy sometimes. No one really talks about that part. Hi, welcome to Miles to Myself. I'm Michelle. If you're new here, thanks for watching. And if you're coming back again, thanks for coming back. I just wanted to tell you, when I was at home, I didn't worry about my dog so much. I had a pretty nice house. It had a pretty big fenced-in yard. I had air conditioning and heat and all the amenities that you could want when you're trying to keep your dog safe. I had ADT security system. Not that I needed it. I lived in a pretty safe neighborhood. But yeah, I would leave and lock my door and not worry about, is he going to get too hot? Is another animal going to come if he's tied up for a little while outside by himself while I'm at work? Are they going to get into a fight? What's going to happen? If I leave him in the van, is he going to get too hot? I said that already, but you know what I'm saying. It's just a lot. There's no one else but me to take care of him, and at home it was a lot easier. There was one night, I don't know if you caught that video, but there was one night when there was a lot of bear warnings in the area, and usually in the morning what I do is I take a little tie out and I open my van door and I let him out and let him do his thing, and then I roll my bed up and get everything put away and folded up. And because of the heavy bear warnings, I didn't want to do that. I was too scared, and I was afraid that if he got out there, and I know wildlife moves around early in the morning when it's cool out, I just couldn't do it. I was too terrified. Just want to be able to protect him, maybe you're not a dog person and maybe you don't understand, and maybe this video isn't for you, but he's like my kid. I made a commitment to him to take care of him, and that's what I'm doing. So we have our routine where we get up every day, and he gets a medication so that he can not itch so much, because he's developed some allergies. He's getting older. He's somewhere around 12 to 14 years old. I call him a double rescue dog. So he came from a family who it was an abusive family. The husband threatened to shoot the wife and the dog, and shoot the dog in front of the wife. And she put him on Craigslist, and he got rescued by someone that I know that I won't mention, but that person has, I have witnessed, hitting the dog with a closed fist, and that's not cool. That's really not cool. The dog screamed and yelped, and I felt so horrible, and I was able to take Sharpie, and now he has a better life, I hope. But at the same time, it would be a lot easier for me to not have the responsibility of the extra responsibility. I was going to say of a person, but he's not a person, obviously. Yeah, it would be a lot easier, but I made that commitment to him, so here I am. I've got a dog, and I try and keep him safe, and try and keep him cool, try and keep him warm and loved and fed. Yeah, I just want to tell you Sharpie's story and what it's like to travel with a dog. Sometimes it's wonderful. We have morning cuddles and night cuddles, but during the day he's pretty much like a cat. He's like, okay, let me go on and do my thing, and that's what I do. And it's just not all carefree. So I'll just leave you with, if you're thinking of doing van life with a pet, just know, it's a little more responsibility than if you're just in a sticks and bricks house. And it's 50-50, so you gotta figure out if that's the best thing for you before you make that commitment. But thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.